Wolfman is a good movie, but I'm not 100% impressed by how it turned out. And that's why I only gave it 3 stars. I think director Leigh Whannell did an amazing job in bringing the story to life. He executed his vision, and the film carried some powerful themes and some amazing performances. The story is interesting, but it might leave you with some questions. So here's why I only gave it 3 stars. The film borders on body horror, psychological horror, and family drama. So it's not exactly jump scare scary, even though there are a few good jump scares, but not a lot. It's not really exactly what you'd expect from a monster or a story. Sure, there are some questions about identity and stuff like that, but the main themes in this movie is about humanity and family and the relationships between father and the kids, and I guess fighting the beast within. So let me break it down to you. Acting: Christopher Abbott and Julia Garner deliver some exceptional performances. Matilda Firth as their daughter is just so adorable and so good in this movie. The family definitely gives some great performances, and it really explores both sides of the main characters, with Christopher Abbott, who's this protective father who eventually becomes sort of the antagonist of the movie, while Julia's character was more a distant mother, and at the end she kind of transforms into the protective parent. Christopher's change from man to wolfman is just fantastic. His acting is awesome. He really went full beast when it needed, while Julia's character finally got some redeeming qualities at the end. I love Leigh Whannell's direction in this film. He balances the themes really well, but the tone of the movie sometimes comes across as inconsistent. But that can also be blamed on the writing or the story, because the dialogue is a little mm, at some points to show different perspectives of when uh, the man becomes the wolfman is pretty interesting, and it looks good on film. His camera choices are also commendable, as it definitely adds to the feel of the movie, and the way the wolfman transforms is also fantastic. Talking about the transformation, the transition from man to wolf is a little brutal or disgusting, if I can say so. It's definitely not for the faint-hearted. So if you have a weak stomach, then you might not be interested in watching Wolfman. I love the special effects and the makeup. I do have one thing to say: the Wolfman doesn't really look like a wolf, and I don't want to give away too much, but I wish they went full werewolf with this film. And for the story, I think it's good. Well, I mean, obviously, all movies have room for improvement, and some of the characters' choices in this movie will make you scratch your head and think, what, why did they do that? Why? And when you see the scenes that I'm talking about, you will know exactly what I am talking about. And I feel like the film also owes us a few explanations. They could have extended the runtime a little and added a few scenes, or maybe at the end provide some, the where they give you a paragraph to read at the end of the movie. They do give you one in the beginning, but that doesn't really answer all the questions. So while I've been criticizing this movie, I do think it's a good enough watch. For someone who doesn't really love horror movies, I actually enjoyed this movie. It was entertaining. It might not be the best horror movie of the year, but it's still worth checking out. And yeah, I'd love to see more movies in this universe. And the best thing about this movie is that it makes werewolves scary again and not just romanticize the monsters. They are real monsters, even if this movie isn't as scary as I hope. And yeah, this is now the new way I'm gonna try and do my videos. I will still try and get some posters for the wall back there, and to just do the videos differently, break down the movie, as well as to delve into different parts of the movie or aspects of filmmaking, and to give a good star review, 3 out of 5 stars is pretty average or okayish for this movie. Yeah, if you've watched Wolfman or if you're gonna go watch it, let me know when you're gonna watch it and what you think of it.